Hey, listen, Anthony Edwards, officially one of my favorite players. I was watching his game last night, and there's a couple finishes I thought he did really well. And I want to go over some of the finishes as well as some of the drills that you can use to be able to do the same thing when you hoop. All right. So this is the move in question. We're just playing it. Right. Watch how he's floating, shifting the defense. Right. So let's look at how that's something that you can do as well. Right. So he goes behind the back here and just watch his feet. That's all we're doing. Right. So it's that little shift of his feet right here, left, right. All right, so I call this a float dribble, which is where he's going to lift this foot, and that's also going to be the first foot that lands, right? So he lifts that foot, plants first, left, right, right? And then you see he's going to do it again. Goes between, floats. Watch the footwork. He floats. This foot lands first, left, right. As soon as he crosses over, taking 2 steps, getting right to the finish. So full speed, he's just shifting. Watch the defender. Shift him. Shift him. Okay? And another thing that you can remember, if somebody falls for a move once, they'll fall for it again. Most people that's just how it works. If you do a move and they bite on it, if you do that move again, they're gonna bite again. That's just how things work. Look at the Allen Iverson play against Michael Jordan. Gave him the little hezzy cross first, hit him with it again. He's gonna bite, right? So watch here. That he does the little hezzy cross first. Hezzy cross, he sees, he bites. Boom. Okay. Now I got him, right? So now what does he do? He just sets it back up. All he does is set up the same move. Sets it back up this time. Does it harder. He bites super hard. Get a layup. All right, so let's look at the next play, right? Which is just working on different pickups. Coming off the screen, getting downhill. So now the big steps up, and watch what he does. Pound. Takes a hard pound on that last step. High pickup. Finish. Right? So technically, when you watch this, when you pound it, technically, this is his last step. All right? This foot is his last step. That last right foot was his last step. Right? So he comes off. Going, step. This is when his gather starts. He has 2 hands on the ball now. So then from there, 1, 2, keep it high, finish. Right? And it's the same concept here. This left leg, that's his last step. That left leg is his last step, right? So he takes that pound dribble. Steps with the left foot. That's his gather step. He has 2 hands on the ball now. And then from there, he's taking 2 steps. 1, 2. Finish, right? And you see on this one, where did he pick it up? Low. He picks it up down here, low. Keeps it low, sweeps up to try to get the foul. And the last slide before, when he picks it up, what does he do? Takes it high, right? So high and low pickups, something that you can work on for finishing. And here you go. So here's a drill that I have. And this drill is on my training app. It's in my training app right now if you need drills to work out, right? So what do? I like to start with the move at the free throw line, right? I do my float dribble to one side. And then here you go. See that pound? Then I'm taking 2 steps. That's a low pickup, 2 steps, finish on the other side, right? And you can do it for low pickups just like that, high pickups. So you're still just taking that pound dribble. take that pound, high pickup, take your 2 steps, finish, right? So those are drills that you can use to be able to do those moves in games, right? And here's one more. So this is just me getting, let me just go back. All right, so here's one more. This is me getting into the middle of the paint, stride stop, turning, shot, right? And I'm showing that one too as well, because as you can see, here's a play. He gets to the paint, stride stop, turn. Instead of shooting though, like I did in the drill, he just pump fake, step through, finish. Right? So it's still the same footwork. And it's still the same drills. You're just getting yourself used to going through certain movements. So that box finishing drill that I do, I start every workout, and I have a lot of different variations of that drill. But I start all my workouts doing finishes from that drill, which can help you, right? So there are days when instead of floating over, I may float, I'm doing a hezzy cross into a finish like he did in the first clip. Or I'm doing the low and high pickups. I'm stopping, doing the strides, pump faking. Like all of those are in my training app, and they're all drills that are important. As you can see, all my drills come directly from the game, right? And I like waking up or staying up late and watching film, and then seeing stuff like, man, I work on that. Like I'm glad that I do that, because once you see certain moves over and over and over and over again, especially ones that work, it would behoove you to practice them, right? So that's my training app. It has drills in there, but not only drills, like the film that I use to do all my breakdowns, I put it in my app just so that you can see where the drills are coming from. If you want to look at film and create your own drills from it and see details, because at the end of the day, it's about what you see as well. You can't just only go 100% based off what I say. So if you see other details and you see things that you want to work on those as well, right? So again, there's film in my app, drills in there. Other than that, thank you guys for checking this out. I'm going to have plenty more videos, so tell me who you want to watch film on, and I'll just keep breaking it down. This is what I do every day. I love doing it.